Welcome to the 66th season of the Peninsula Symphony Orchestra. In 2014 and 15, we're calling our entire season Cherished Music. And it's kind of a love song to the audience that's there for us every performance and our supporters who have been with us for 66 wonderful years. Our opening concerts are a blockbuster program featuring two of the greatest masterpieces, incidentally, both of which were composed in the year 1874. What was happening in 1874? Well, that's the year that Levi Strauss patented blue jeans. There was not a lot of war or conflict going on in Europe, and of course the Civil War was over here. It was the Gilded Age in the United States. And this was the time of the genesis of the two blockbuster pieces that are the second two-thirds of our program on October 25th and 26th at Flint Center on a Saturday night and at Cappuccino Theater on a Sunday afternoon, which is an interesting new experiment for us. The two pieces are Mussorgsky's magnificent Titanic, Pictures at an Exhibition, and the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto. And the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto No. 1, it's the one that really gets played almost all the time, is being performed by John Nakamatsu, a favorite of our audiences and a Bay Area icon. John Nakamatsu really became one of the legendary figures in the piano world in 1997 when he completely unexpectedly won the great Van Cliburn competition, the world's greatest piano competition. He had been a high school German teacher in the San Jose area and was known on a small scale in the Bay Area, but this catapulted him to an international career which continues to take him around the world week after week to the greatest concert stages and orchestras of the entire world. So we're thrilled to welcome back John Nakamatsu to perform the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto on our October concerts. The two big pieces on this program are extremely familiar to audiences and greatly loved pieces. There's the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto No. 1 in B minor. Score looks like this. And it is one of the most formidable, challenging, ferocious pieces of music, both for the orchestra and for the solo pianist. And yet it is a piece that's balanced with moments of serene and delicate lyricism. Here we're listening to The Great Gate of Kiev, the concluding movement, the concluding picture of the Pictures at an Exhibition by Modest Mussorgsky, one, again, of the great chestnuts, great masterpieces of the literature. And this piece is one that stretches the orchestra in a way that the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto stretches the pianist. It uses the biggest, most elaborate resources of a symphony orchestra, and it pushes them to their limits to create the most elaborate and dynamic sound picture of all of the pictures in Pictures at an Exhibition. So with this high-octane program, we wanted to have an opening piece that balanced that energy level, a gentler, subtler, more delicate piece of music, and we've chosen Debussy's also beloved Prelude to the Afternoon of a Faun, a piece that lives in a world of sensuality and fantasy in which erotic love even exists more on a fantasy level, and it also uses the orchestra in the most original and inventive ways. So I think you could say that this entire program is based on brilliant colors and a wide different variety of palettes. Stay tuned. We're going to have more information on more of these segments about each of the pieces on our October program for the Peninsula Symphony. So stay with us.